bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Acting stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage, yeah. Classy.
Hi guys, this is Mom. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I will have a chit chat session with
Life with Fancy, and today we're gonna be talking about the time we almost died.
when you say it, it sounds so bad, like the time we almost died. But the time we almost died, it's kind of crazy because early in the day, you would never think that we was going to even end up in that situation because we was all like having fun, laughing, talking, just regular hangout time. So it was me, Fancy, GL, John. So anyways, we was all hanging out. We were supposed to be working out or something like that. But we ended up, I guess because the first two people ain't want to work out. So, and I wasn't trying to make nobody work out. So we decided to go walk at the park. I believe so. Because it really was the two dudes that was lazy and didn't want to work out. So, but we wanted to work out. So we went to walking around this big old, like, rock circle. You want to call it something like a track and field. And it was kind of like grassy or whatever. So we went to go do a little workout there and we got tired or whatever. So we all decided to stop and talk. So while we stopping and talking, the first two people, Fancy and Toe, decided to go walk on the other side. So we stayed on the side we was already in. Why, when they walked away, this dude was trying to like GF was trying to like get on my good side, I guess, because he saw that I guess he saw it wasn't working out. Like, we was cool, but it was just like fading away or whatever like that. It was too much for me. He was like weird. He was like godly or whatever. Like, he always brought a lot of godly things up. Like, this is how his daddy did it. His daddy was a bishop and stuff like that. And he like, you gotta pray and all this stuff like that. Like, I'm not against all that, but it's like so overwhelming when you're not on the same page. It can get very overwhelming. It can make you feel like, how you trying to make me feel like I'm a heathen or something? I'm not a heathen because you want to be a bishop or whatever like that, but that's how it make you feel. So I told him that I can't see him no more. We need to go by our separate ways or whatever. But he took that really not good or whatever like that. But I guess because me and Fancy cool, he felt like I had told her or something like that, or somebody knew. He felt like, I could tell that he most definitely felt like somebody knew, because obviously he wouldn't act like that if he didn't think that. So when we got in the car, Fancy sat in the back seat with Toad, and GF jumped in the driver's seat. Now, when GF jumped in the driver's seat, Fancy and Toad was in the back seat, and he pulled up, like, he pulled up a little bit like we was leaving, but then he got out
To John house.
Yeah, to John house. He made it like he was going to John house, but he wasn't going nowhere. Like, he jumped out. Him and John was talking on the side or whatever, and me, Tope, and Fancy was still in the truck. So then, I don't know what Tope and John, well, I don't know what GF and John was talking about, but when he jumped back in there, he looked it real silly. And I had already told Fancy and Tope about what happened. I told them because I had already seen that he was about to act a fool. So I had went ahead and he filled them in on, like, he didn't jump out of here. I was like, because they was already laughing. Y'all was already hollering and laughing and wondering why he just jumped off the truck like that.
Right, just randomly jumped out.
So when he did that, I went ahead and told them, I'm like, look, I told him I don't want to be with him no more. And then that's when Toad started hollering.
He always hollers.
He hollers no matter what happened. And then she was like, what happened? I was like, nah. Because I had already told her a whole bunch of other stuff. So she was like, whatever. So then he jumps in there and already have attitude and looking crazy and turns the music on this weird song. I still feel the shadows in my room. That song. Yeah.
Oh,
So he put that song on and he was like, and James was like, this is your song. Oh, I said the man name. He was like, Tobe was like, this is your song. And they started jamming to that song. I was like,
I was just looking.
I was like, wow, he's serious. So then he was serious. And so then they jumped into conversation and started trying to talk about something else, I guess to make me forget we was going to ride home into the sunset. I don't know, but I had already made my decision that he was batshit crazy and I didn't want to be with him. So on that same note, he was saying weird stuff about if you go into a trance, do you believe that a man can go into a trance or whatever like that? And I was like, no, I don't believe nothing. If you cheat, you cheat. It ain't because you go into no trance. You cheat because you cheat.
Right. He said, do you ever go into a store or a public place and when you see a dude, do you just get stuck and go slap into a trance because in the back of your mind you thinking about all the sexual pleasures you'll have with that person? And I'm like, no, I do not go into a trance.
Do you go into a trance? No, but the funny part about it is how we kept on saying the stuff we do, talking about we'll slap the hoe in the lip, or we'll do something crazy. It was like, oh, never mind.
They got scared and changed the subject.
I was like, I go into a trance and I slap him in the back of the head, who was in my bed.
I remember you said you gonna bust some clean across his head with a lamp.
I said, who gonna chase the hoe out the room? I'm gonna pick that lamp up and knock both of them over the head. And who about to get out of here? We ain't all about to stay up in this house.
Somebody gonna die.
Now, the crazy part about it is, we saying all that old boy still think he think that it's better, so we got a little bit closer to home. He tried to grab my hand or something. And I was like, bro, don't touch me at all. So here this bitch pulled in the middle of the street, jumped out. And excuse my language, this video is not for kids. Jumped out the truck and gonna talk about he about to go pray. And I'm looking at Fancy and Todd like, do you see a church? Because that's a barn. And that's a whole bunch of bushes. And we got surrounded by trees.
A barn surrounded by trees and tall grass. And he talking about going to pray, y'all. At the stop sign, just hops out and ran across the street talking about praying.
I don't know what he was praying to or who, baby. But not there. And then, you know, at this point, you would think that a regular person that have a flash out moment would be done, right? You get in the car, you had your crazy flash out,
right?
And you like, okay, I think I'm wrong. I shouldn't do that anymore.
No.
Old boy got back in the truck. Let me tell you how I know he crazy. He got back in there like nothing happened. You feel me? He got back in the car like he ain't just do that. So then, boom, he go flying down. He came flying down this back street, y'all. And we from Louisiana. So, you know, back streets be long, dark ass streets.
Right.
Why he flew down this street full speed and they had a big truck coming behind us, and he said he gonna stop and let the big truck smash us in the back.
Yep, and he said if it don't smash us in the back, he was gonna run us in this deep ditch, y'all.
This trench. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I would have dived in there like I was swimming. I would have went into the trench because you know what? I can't make it smashed up with no big truck. A big truck gonna kill you. You gonna die. Ain't no making it.
Then me and Toad in the back, we gonna be the first to die.
Instantly.
Just. And we gone.
You stupid.
And y'all were gonna die if we ran off in that trench. Y'all was gonna die instantly.
Instantly. Then this dude, man, if that wasn't enough, if I wasn't scared, then this dude. Now listen. So he didn't say all that. By this time, Tobe and Fancy looking like this dude has lost his mind. So they back there talking. You know, yeah, they already booting up in the back seat. So then here he gonna tell me something. He goes like, you know what? I ain't even worried about everybody else. You gonna die. I was like, wait a minute, what? He was like, you gonna die tonight? I was like, no, I'm not. At this point, I'm like, no, I'm not. So then this nigga reached in the door and pulled his big saw knife out.
Wrapped in a towel, y'all.
Now, who has a random knife in the door with a saw knife at that in the door wrapped in a towel? Like, who drives around with that shit? What are you gonna saw? You just walk around sawing down leaves and shit? You go to people, yours just saw off a limb? Like, why you got a saw knife in door. But yeah, old boy pulled it out, told me you're gonna die, and I was like, nah. And then she was saying she was gonna punch him in the back of the head. But at that point, everybody in the car was like, wow. Then Tobe said he never seen him act like that before.
And when he said that, I said, oh, bitch, we in danger now. We about to die.
So at that point, I thought we're gonna die.
Like, we done for.
Plum dead.
I wasn't gonna go down without a fight, though, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie. When he had put that knife down, when he pulled that knife, saw knife out the door, I really just wanted to, like, knock the knife down and start hollering. But I couldn't do that because I had to think about everybody in the car.
Knock the knife down and start hollering.
I promise I wouldn't just, like, knock the knife down and be like, hey, that's a knife. Like, somebody stop him. For real. Just stop the car. I would have just freaked out, I'm telling you. Then he was like, he kept putting it close to me. I was like, dude, if you don't get that shit right.
Then it was rusty.
If you don't get that shit, you gonna make me flash out. I probably would have went plum nuts and everything. Everybody be like, oh Lord.
We really about to die. You were gonna bust that man, cross his hands, knock his hand off the wheel.
Yes.
We was gonna go clean over into that trench.
I know, I thought about it. I was like, nah. we gonna die for real. Anyways, I enjoyed this chatting with y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. She wants your name and D-Yo-Yo. I'm only doing cash, I don't need promo. I pull up to the high rise, I'm in the 4-4. Inside Coco. If I got a feeling, I keep it inside my heart. And I keep a pedicure cause I don't do facade.